Hello Shoobs and Shoobettes, and welcome back to the Shoobie and Simba show. It is 1:15 a.m. and I just got back from the movie theater. I'm fucking dedicated to you guys. So let's kick this video off with a pow! Boom! Kablam! Because on today's episode of Shoobie Cinema, we're going to be reviewing the movie Fantastic Four. I'm gonna stop apologizing about my hair. It's just me being lazy now. I don't give a fuck! I have to watch 4 hours worth of video training tonight for my job. And I skipped a homework assignment so I could go to the movies instead. And I have to wake up at 6 in the morning. But who gives a shit? I'm gonna make a video instead. Quick story. If you guys have been following the series, then you know that I've been fighting with my girlfriend. Well, we're not fighting anymore, because I broke up with her. That's one way to solve your problems. Thanks, Shia LaBeouf.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
No, but really, guys, I wasn't happy anymore. And I needed to fix it. So I did. But that was a shitty way to start my day. Then I had a final exam, and I have to get ready to move. Today was just an overall shitty day.
That is one big pile of shit.
And then on top of it, I knew I had to go see this movie for you guys. And I had very low expectations for this movie. So I felt like I was gonna end my shitty day with a shitty movie. So I was just in a bad mood. But then I'm in line at the movie theaters to get my popcorn and my icy. The line was super long. They had 6 cash registers, but only 2 of them were being used. And I looked behind the counter, and there are 4 people there, not doing anything. They're literally talking about nothing. Excuse me. When you see that the line is fucking a mile long, and you could do something to fix it, fucking fix it. Maybe I was just irritated, but that really pissed me off. But then I was really going into the movie with just a terrible mood. And then I watched the movie. So let's start this fucking review, huh? It was the best movie ever. Just kidding, it was complete shit. I don't think that this movie understood that it was a superhero movie. I don't think this movie knew what kind of movie it wanted to be. It starts off kind of with that Super 8 vibe where the kids in the garage and they're doing science stuff, and it was kind of a cool thing. And then the movie gives us a 7 years later.
2,000 years later.
And they're grown up, and then it becomes a science movie where they're writing on whiteboards and they're working together and they're trying to figure this shit out. All the way through that, I thought this movie was gonna be a good movie. And then shit hits the fan. And then the Super 8 science movie becomes a horror movie. I read online that the director got inspiration from the movie The Fly. If you haven't seen The Fly, it's fucking disgusting. Why would that be your inspiration for a Fantastic Four movie? It instantly becomes dark and depressing and is not a Marvel movie. And then it kind of becomes a science movie again. And then it becomes a world destruction movie like 2012. And then briefly it was a superhero movie. And then it was over. I'm sorry. What?
Now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? Hello?
There will be superheroes in your superhero movie, right? Hello? Anybody there? What a fucking joke! I get it, you wanted to reimagine the character so that it wasn't like this shit!
You guys are cramping my style.
Johnny, you were at 4,000 Kelvin. Any hotter and you're approaching supernova.
Sweet.
But you can't take this shit and make it this shit! Apparently on this movie there were a lot of creative differences and they had to reshoot a ton. Yeah, that was pretty apparent. Excuse me, Invisible Girl, will you please decide whether or not you want to have your natural hair or a blonde wig in this movie? You can't keep switching back and forth! It looks dumb as shit! Everybody who talks about this movie will agree on one thing. It was cast really well. You probably couldn't have asked for better actors and actresses. But when what they're given to act is garbage, then I don't care who you got for the movie. You could have all the greatest actors and actresses in the world. But if they were handed the script of Fantastic Four, or Fant4tastic, I don't know, that changes every now and then the movie would still be bad. Marvel movies don't always develop their villains all the way. This is the only thing that I feel like this movie did correctly. Even though they fucked with Doctor Doom's backstory more than anything, at the end of the movie you have the best read on his character. You know what he stands for, you know why he's evil. So good on you, movie. But here is the only problem that I really have with this movie. How do you develop the villain more than the main characters in the movie? Did I feel like they were going to be a great team together and that they were going to be the Fantastic Four? No! The majority of the time they all hate each other! And then you put them all in this rushed fight with the villain and think that it's all going to work out? I'm sorry, but that's a no-no. The Fantastic Four is considered the first family of superheroes. Because they are a family together, the four of them. There's nothing that can break them apart. That did not come across at all in this movie. One minute you have Ben Grimm totally despising Reed Richards. And then they're fighting Doctor Doom and he's over it. You have tension between Sue Storm and Johnny Storm because they're adopted brothers and sisters in this universe. But then they're fighting Doctor Doom and they're over it. It doesn't make any sense. The only redeeming factor about this movie was Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is awesome. He comes back and he's killing people, he's exploding their heads, it's brutal. And that's exactly what I would expect from Doctor Doom. But he only got about 20 minutes of screen time. That's right folks, it takes about an hour and 40 minutes before anything really happens. And then it happens, and it's done. Look, I'm a big comic book fan. So when movies think that they can do this shit without pissing me off, I get pissed off. Look, just give the rights to the Fantastic Four back to Marvel. It would be awesome to see them in Civil War and in the Infinity Wars that are going to be coming up. In fact, in the Infinity War comics, it's Doctor Doom and Doctor Strange that first understand that Thanos is coming. That would be so cool to see. Instead, this was just an attempt for the studio to keep the movie rights, and I feel ripped off. Wait, did it finally happen? Did Shoobie just give a negative review for a movie? That's right folks, you better buckle up because Shoobie says... Don't bother going to see Fantastic Four. It is just a time killer up until a certain point, and then that certain point is rushed, and then the movie ends. If you want to see a good superhero movie, made by the good half of Marvel, then go see Ant-Man. I've seen Ant-Man 3 times and I would still go see Ant-Man again instead of Fantastic Four. Now that's a fun superhero movie. I put off seeing Shaun the Sheep so that I could see this one and review it for you guys first. I am really regretting my decision to not see Shaun the Sheep first. I honestly think that a movie that's made out of clay and where nobody talks is better than the Fantastic Four. I never thought I would be saying that. I am 100% let down right now. Would I see Fantastic Four a second time?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I think that sums it up pretty nicely. Thanks everybody, if you could leave a like and subscribe below, that would be fantastic. If you like this video, then I'm sure you'll like this one where I review the movie Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. If you're looking to break up with your girlfriend like how I did, then you can watch this video here where Trey tells you how to break up. Thanks man, I really dodged a bullet. Okay, a lot of bullets. Alright everybody, until next time.